My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all. Feeling lucky?
All essential provisions.
Frozen. Crisp, you'll get frostbite. Flash frost. Don't get in the way. Freshness preserved. It's no problem.
Unleash! My will embodied!
Where'd that come from? Watch out! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Manifest!
Coming at ya! Attack! That's
Emerge, right now, right here. Transfiguration!
Do your master's bidding! Feeling lucky?
Come on out, right now.
Let the world come alive!
A sight to behold. Unleash! You'll regret that!
Coming at ya! A proper send-off! From umbrella warfare, I guess! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Fire! Well, with rocks. Coming at ya! Strike a pose!
Let the wind lead.
Boss, you're back! Traveler and Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents, but since my father was known as... But now that his name has been cleared, and the town...
The funds to build the statue were freely...
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis. But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now. Hey, you! Come over here with me. Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callis, and I'll be Clementine. Didn't you say on the boat that Callis and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner. Florent,
You've got it, boss!
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas? Well, I've actually discussed, so I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
This pose! It makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious golden age.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person? If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and...
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else. A happy pose? You mean something like we were laughing together?
Would all that be able to come through with just a...
Would we even be able to tell what...
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain...
Could one of you try striking a pose like you're top... That actually sounds pretty hard. We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right.
By that, that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate.
Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
But there's something off.
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else. We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right. Paimon's all out of brain juice now, too.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups. Man, if I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time. Oh, outfits! Oh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me, and she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too. I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift. But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
We could have just done that from the start. Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Navia! Florent!
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought. After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home. You wouldn't believe how much...
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
And this guy is?
Let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the fort, but, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of...
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case, a lot of things have happened in Poisson since then. First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her. Wait, now you suddenly resist taking a dig at Paimon?
Nice, nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract... Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
About that.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Malus and Melissa. Malus. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town.
Hey, keep it together.
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina. I can understand how he feels.
Oh, let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
All of this,
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
I thought Mr. Marcel would all... It's
The good news is that we finally closed the...
Are you sure?
Romu?
Not a name I've heard.
Florent should remember him. Romeu was the... But Mr. Cal... Not only with the... But the two...
And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah. You could say it was the price he paid for sticking...
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, yeah. It used to be a lot, but on the matter...
I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeu's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the Aquabus was just the straw. They believed that...
So they thought she had betrayed? But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Yeah, but to them, even... Of course...
So that's what happened.
From that point on, perhaps they've regarded...
I've also heard...
I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeu had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeu's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk? I've heard so
In that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
Oh, of course.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go.
I got every kind of fish you could want. What can I get you?
Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break. Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before, Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callis was generous and everyone... And now, in the blink of an eye... Oh, I know.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons? Paimon's been dreaming of them.
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this. Okay, the stove's looking good. And as for the ingredients, seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two Oh,
We should contribute to making the
oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to you. As long as we have some sweet flowers and wheat, I can start the baking.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone. Ah, how did it go? You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
Whoa, these macarons look and taste magnificent! Your cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh, it's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so... Was it that obvious? I just thought you would be a great fit, that's all.
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down. Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed. I will endeavor...
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water, in celebration of this moment.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join in on the toast!
May your travels go smoothly, may the Spina continue to grow, and may our friendship last until the end of time. All set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away. loving this treasure hunt. Hey there, Ludovine. How's business?
The demo.
Not.
My mistake, Are you here for the
Yep.
Navia's always liked to
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads. There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve...
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person. She said she used to be terrified of Papa, so as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well. But the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her. Yeah, you could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time. She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
Is something up, Traveler? Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Paimon saw them too! They headed up!
Stop right there! Go!
We knew you were going to be difficult!
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out!
Watch out! Coming at ya! Cryo Incarnate! Now, talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
How did it go, boss? Are any...
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
We were looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rasul. We were discovered, and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it.
Get revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's follower.
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
Indeed. You haven't got the faint...
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day. Too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp, but so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty seeing you like that. Just really ticked us off. And we let the...
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him. I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understood?
All right. We get it.
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. Moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation. Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to talk. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men, then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
I'd rather things not go that...
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. It's getting late already, so why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? We can head back to Poisson tomorrow. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Cendre again? Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used to it. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks, though. Bet you there'll be people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
Huh. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
I swear by my sword!
Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep, and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it. You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendre? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Oh, Paimon's sorry! Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all.
I was just kidding. Be on your way now. Hello? Are you asleep yet? Oh no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest. Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything. I knew it! You really are my best partner. Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
Fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod.
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler? That's how I feel as well. To me, I'm happy as long as I catch some fish.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleep. My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malouse and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Malouse come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Mm-hmm. Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
You want Paimon to help too? You didn't attach a hook to your line?
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day. We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Oh, never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today. See you tomorrow. So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
Huh.
I didn't know you had such...
See? This guy gets it!
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too. Adele, we're back! We brought you a gift from the court, too.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss!
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's been a while!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case. I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
You're really amazing! And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too! What's in this thing? Can I look?
Of course. Go ahead.
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform! Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it! Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia! I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can!
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
Could they have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all.
Sorry,
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine.
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeu and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people!
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to you? If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground. Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Watch out, boss! What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our—
Not quite. Though I share their positions, and that's because out of the entire Spina di Ros—
You better stick close to me.
Romeu promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance. Romeu has lost his patience.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Ros, but I saw it all, and it was all because Clementine died.
So the shock and—
Now you're catching up. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, back then because the years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive, but then he died. And it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
Don't listen to him, boss! He's just spouting nonsense!
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care? Have you ever considered that maybe you only— Have you ever considered that maybe people don't stay in Poisson?
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in— Yeah, but is that really why they support me? Is their kindness—
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia. And my mom— I don't know how to explain it, but I like her, and that's that.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history.
Get out of the way, Florent.
You're gonna have to, boss. There's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before—
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where I am. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
This one's got your name on it!
And fire!
Well, with rocks.
Feeling lucky?
Florent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly, and don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know, but I have to go.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine line. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
My will embodied! Manifest! Gah! Chip! Watch out! Watch out! Shower me with praise! Transfiguration! Wind, hear me! Time to shine! Strike!
We certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
My will embodied! Oh, coming at ya! Hey there! A proper send-off! From this... Yoo-hoo! Barbados, guide us!
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. How can we disable it? Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff. Huh? There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it for? Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one of the people we just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find. Let me turn this guy over. Ugh, he's super heavy. He could probably eat a whole Paimon just for breakfast. Oh, you found it! That's amazing! That should do it, right? Navi and Florent should be able to relax. Oh, you're right. They could have set explosives elsewhere too. They're gonna bury Pusilla!
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Block? I'm doing this the Spina way.
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to. Please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse. All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We won, Navia! We saved so cool!
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time. It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well. Seems like Romeo really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all, too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
Got it. That's good, at least. Coulter, I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not Callus, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula. But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Thank you, Navia.
As I thought. Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person. Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left. Traveler, I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better after taking a break?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me. I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me. Everything is already prepared.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before, so I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
This is... Papa, Mother, and me.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow! This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callis and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We're gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
That's what we believe as well.
Thank you so. This really is. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power. That's why I loathe crowded areas.
Take this!
This realm is... If you ever have...
Oh, hello! This place is seriously cool. So, you and Paimon have this whole space to yourselves? It must feel a little empty sometimes. Maybe I should come and hang out more often. I like this place a lot. It's really nice. The scenery is wonderful, and I love what you've done with the interior. Very tasteful. You never fail to impress. Oh, don't be silly. It's not a competition. Every home's character is unique to its owner. It's not a question of good or bad, just personality. Yeah, that sums it up nicely. Your home is a reflection of your personality. Just one look around here, and I can tell that this place belongs to you and Paimon. Cozy and practical, I guess. Beyond that, I'm really not that picky. Malus actually did most of the interior decor at my place. I've always been quite fond of his style, and now that I've gotten used to it, I'm reluctant to change things up.
Welcome home. It's great to have you back. I heard that I should say these sorts of things whenever family returns home. Chat? Oh, then I suppose you must enjoy chatting. Just like my master. All right then. Aside from my rigorous training in the Adepti arts, my master also taught me the skills of conversation. Though more often than not, she was the only one speaking, and I ended up just listening quietly. I suppose I should take the opportunity to practice whenever it presents itself. Why don't you start? Well, it seems that conversation is a skill that can't be practiced like other arts. There isn't any concrete methodology to mastering it as far as I can tell. I only remember my master saying that the purpose of talking is not only to convey information, but also to direct the mood and deepen mutual feelings. Well, according to her, you should pick topics of interest to your partner. That's the best way to direct the mood of the conversation. Before I met you, I wasn't close with anyone. There were barely any topics that would ever spark my interest. Well, whenever my master brought you up as the topic, I'll admit I felt quite amused. Yes, you. She said that you are widely regarded as a bold and fearless hero. But if people had seen the look of sheer panic on your face when you fell from the first Jade Chamber... You're blushing. Oh, is this how it feels when the mood of a conversation begins to shift? It seems my master's conversation techniques are quite handy after all. I've got it. I shall go ask my master all about you. That way, we'll have many more common topics to discuss. Oh, I suppose there's no need to go through all that trouble. You're already sitting right here in front of me, after all. In which case, please, tell me more about yourself. I'll remember everything you say.
Unleash! Hey there! Strike a pose! Go as one! Obey!
Manifest!
Coming at ya!
Unleash!
Yoo-hoo! The show begins! Let my name echo in song!
Obey! Unleash!
Do your master's bidding!
I swear by my sword! Manifest!
A proper send-off! From the speed coming at ya! Oh, rip!
Obey!
Watch out!
Manifest!
The show begins!
incarnate!
Watch out! Watch out!
Wind, hear me!
Attack! That's the way.
Transfiguration! My will embodied! Do your master's bidding!
What's your problem?
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Attack!
Manifest!
Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Such a pain.
Strike a pose! Hiya!
Unleash!
How brilliant!
Obey! Unleash!
Watch out!
By ordinance divine!
A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Feeling lucky? Hey there! Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive!
Obey! Unleash! Barbados! Guide us!
The show begins!
Obey! Cryo Incarnate! Unleash!
Coming at ya! Attack! How brilliant! Let my name echo in song!
Obey!
Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
Unleash!
Attack!
Wait! Hear me! By ordinance divine!
Strike a pose!
Manifest! Unleash!
Let the world come alive! Stop that!
Manifest!
Hey there! Coming at ya!
I swear by my sword!
All I need now is a nice pot of soothing tea with a little
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Feeling lucky?
Whoa! What a stroke of good luck! Obey! Take your true form! Cryo Incarnate! Attack! Watch out! Feeling lucky? Time to shine! Wind, hear me! Full splat! Unleash! Fire! Well, with rocks. Yoo-hoo! Coming at ya! Obey!
Adepti treasures have special powers. Mortal ones.
May I present?
Unleash! Obey! Do your master's bidding! Watch out! Fire! Well... Let my name echo in song! Unleash! Ha-ha! Coming at ya! Whoa! What a stroke of good luck! How brilliant!
Ad Astra.
Oh! I really... I want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I...
By ordinance divine, manifest! Obey!
Show them, right here. Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Right here.
Time to shine! Strike a pop! Go a splat!
Come on out. Emerge.
Barbados, guide us. Do your master's bidding!
Show them, right here. Emerge.
Unleash!
Let the world collide! Go a splat!
Emerge. I'm always watching.
Wind, hear me!
Right here, right now.
Cryo incarnate! Obey!
We're way behind schedule. This is long overdue.
A proper send-off! From the Spina Loop coming at ya! Watch out! Time for your arraignment! Lightning purified!
Access denied.
Coming at ya! Fire! Well...
Next on the agenda... Born of Ice and Frost. Glaze over.
Coming at ya! Hey there! Motion to compel! Breath of the flame! A bonded...
Access den...
A proper send-off! From the Spina Loop love. Hey! Out of my way! Dead with me! Watch out!
We're way behind schedule. All hail!
Transfiguration! Unleash!
Emerge.
I swear by my sword!
Let my name echo in song!
Obey! Do your master's bidding!
Come on out. Right now.
Shower me with praise!
Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Wind, hear me! Obey! Unleash!
Show them. Right here.
Go as well! Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Obey!
Right now.
I swear by my sword!
Come on out. Right Emerge.
By ordinance divine, manifest! Unleash!
Yoo-hoo! Go as flat!
Show them. Right here.
No touching! Coming at ya! Hey there!
denied. For Rex Lapis!
Hey there! I'll settle this. Dissipate. Motion to compel. Fire! Well, with breath of the flame. Watch out!
This is long overdue.
Hey there! Hey there! A proper send-off from the
No touching.
Hey there! Incinerate! Invisible evidence! Watch out!
Born of ice and frost.
Lightning terrified!
Access denied.
Coming at ya! Hey there! Attack!
For Rex Lapis! Come on! Focus! Come on out. Emerge, right here.
Shower you
Barbados, guide us.
Let the world come alive!
Show them, right now, right here. I'm always watching.
Manifest! Do your master's bidding!
Unleash! Come on out. Emerge, right now.
Obey!
Wait, hear me.
Unleash!
Let my magic begin!
Cryo incarnate!
Show them. Emerge, right here.
Strike a pose! Barely a scrap! Time to shine! Obey!
Come on out. Is that all? What? Right now.
I swear by my sword!
Emerge. Right now. A sight to behold. Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Shower your praise! Coming at ya! Motion to compel! Breath of the flame! Our bond is strong! Fire! Well, with rough. Watch out! Coming at ya! I'll settle this! Dead with me!
Born of ice and frost. Blaze over.
Coming at ya! Fire! Well, time for your arraignment! Boom!
Access denied.
Incinerate! Our bond is strong! My name's terrifying! Invisible evidence! A proper send-off! From
All hail.
Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
No touching.
Boom! Get with me! Fire! Well,
Violent divine.
Right here. Emerge. I'm always watching. Right now. Emerge.
Let my name echo in song! Strike a pose!
Manifest! Obey! Barbados, guide us.
Show them. Right now. Emerge.
Take your true form! Cryo incarnate!
Right now.
Yoo-hoo! Who is one? Time to shine!
Wind, hear me. Come on out. Right here. Emerge. A sight to behold.
Unleash!
Show them. Right here. Emerge.
Shower me with praise! Who is one?
Manifest!
Come on out. Show them.
No escape from me.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
Barbados, guide us.
Everyone has their limits. The fun is over.
Don't look at me like this.
Obey! Do your master's bidding!
Show them. Emerge. Right now. I'm always watching.
Strike a pose!
Come on out. Right here.
Let my name echo in song!
Wind, hear me. Show them. Emerge. Come on out.
Unleash! Manifest!
Right here.
I swear by my sword! Unleash!
Let the world come alive!
Emerge. Right now. Nothing lasts forever.
Cryo incarnate!
Show them. Emerge.
Shower me with... Who is one?
Come on out.
Next on the agenda. Born of ice and frost. Blaze over.
Coming at ya! Coming at ya! Attack! Time for your arraignment! Out of my way! Dissipate!
No touching.
Watch out! Watch out! Fire! Well...
Access denied. This is long overdue.
Hey there! Watch out! Fire! Well, inadmissible evidence! Motion to compel. Lightning terrified! Hey there! Watch out! Incinerate! Attack! Hey!
No touching. Blaze over.
Motion to compel! Breath of the flame!
Access denied.
I'll settle this! Incinerate!
No touching.
Unleash!
Attack!
Wind, hear me! Manifest! Do your master's bidding!
Listen, let me tell you how it is. Come and see these rare, precious curios. Listen, let me tell you how it is. Listen, let me tell you how it is. Oh there, come and see these rare, precious curios. Listen, let me tell you how it is. What should I try this time? Oh there, come and see these rare, precious curios. Listen, let me tell you how it is. Listen, let me tell you how it is. Oh there, come and see these rare, precious curios. Listen, let me tell you how it is. Oh there, come and see these rare, precious curios. Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Come and see these rare, precious curios.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
What should I try this time?
Oh there. Come and see these rare, precious curios.
Listen, let me tell you how it is. Listen, let me tell you how it is. Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Oh there. Come and see these rare, precious curios.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Oh there. Come and see these rare, precious curios.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.